If I was starting over at 50, I would start here. If you're over 50 and looking for one of the easiest ways to start making money without putting a lot of money at risk, stay with me because I think I know where I'd start. Anyone here that's new, I'm Nana or Leanna. I am 65 years old. I've been making money online for more than a decade. And this channel is for women over 50 who are figuring out income, AI, and the next chapter one honest step at a time. There are so many choices. There's Amazon, affiliate marketing, YouTube, social media, courses, print on demand, digital products. And now AI has added about 1,000 more possibilities. It could get overwhelming really quickly. But if I was starting today and I didn't want to invest a lot of money up front, there's one area I'd like to look at very seriously, and that is digital products. And one of the first platforms I explored in Amazon was KDP, which means Kindle Direct Publishing. Why digital products? I tried and taught a lot of different ways to make money online. And one of the risks and biggest lessons Amazon selling taught me was pay attention to that risk. When I started selling physical products, there were strategies where we had to buy inventory, and depending on that strategy, that might mean investing hundreds or even thousands of dollars before we knew for certain whether the product was going to sell. Doesn't necessarily make it a bad decision or a bad business. I made money selling physical products for years, and I made millions. I sold millions of products. But today, if a woman came up to me and said, Nana, I want to learn how to make money online, but I really don't have money to lose, I probably wouldn't tell her to go order 500 units of something and hope we picked the right product. I'd want her to learn the process with a little financial risk as possible. That's why digital products are so interesting to me. So what is a digital product? At its simplest, it's simply you create using your knowledge, creativity, or ideas that can sold repeatedly without you manufacturing another one every time somebody wants it. Think about things like printables, checklists, templates, planners, guides, workbook, educational resources, spreadsheets, digital art. And there are all kinds of places where these products can be sold. There's another category I think is really interesting for beginners, and that is print on demand books. And that's where Amazon KDP comes in. What exactly is KDP? KDP, like I said, stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. And don't let that word Kindle confuse you. You can use KDP to publish ebooks, but you can also publish physical, paperback, and hardcover books. Here's the part that makes it interesting. You don't have to order a garage full of books. Amazon prints the physical book when somebody orders it. So let's say you create a children's coloring book. You create the interior, you create the cover, and upload the files to KDP. You create your listing, and when a customer orders the book, Amazon handles the printing and fulfillment, meaning print on demand. Your royalty is based on the sale under Amazon's terms and printing costs. So you're creating the product up front without having to purchase a pile of physical inventory. That's the part I love for someone who's just learning. You don't have to be an author. When people hear publish a book, they immediately think, I can't write a book. You don't necessarily need to start by writing a 300-page novel. There are simpler books concepts you can explore. Coloring and activity books, journals, planners, logbooks, puzzle books, workbooks, trackers, educational activity books. You create something around gardening, travel, grandkids, recipes, hobbies, organization. Something you caught your kids, a profession you spent 30 years working in, something you've taught your kids, something people constantly ask you for help with. That's where being over 50 becomes an advantage. You already know things. I think sometimes we reach this age and underestimate how much information is sitting inside our heads. We've lived in a whole lot of life. Maybe you raised kids. Maybe you've had a career. Maybe you cared for aging parents. Maybe you're an incredible gardener. Maybe you know how to organize a household. Maybe you've traveled. Maybe you've taught Sunday school. Maybe you sew. Maybe you have a system for meal planning that you've used for 25 years. You might look at that and think, everybody knows that. No, everybody doesn't know what you know. And some of those ideas can become products. AI has made this even more interesting. This is another reason I think right now is such an interesting time to learn this. We have tools available today that I couldn't have imagined when I first started making money online. AI can help you brainstorm, can help you organize your ideas, it can help you research concepts, it can help you outline a workbook, it can help you think through titles and descriptions. And they're design tools that make creating something much more approachable than it used to be. But I want to be really clear about something. AI isn't the business. The product is the business. AI simply is a tool that can help you create. You still need to think about it. Who's going to buy this? What are they searching for? What problem can I solve? And is my product actually useful? Those are the same basic business questions I've been asking for years. Here's where my Amazon experience comes back in. If you watch some of my other videos, you probably heard me say, we sell keywords, not products. That's something Amazon taught me. Don't just make something because you think it's cute. Ask whether somebody is actually looking for it. Instead of saying, I'm going to make a coloring book, go deeper. Who is the coloring book for? What age? What interest? What occasion? What would the person actually type into Amazon? That's product research. And it's something I would want you to learn before going out and creating 50 books nobody's searching for. Start with one. Learn the process. And please, don't hear me saying this is easy money. There's a difference. It's easy to start and easy to make money. Those are not the same thing. KDP has a relatively low financial barrier to getting started compared with an inventory-heavy physical product business. But you still have to create something people want. You still need to research. You still need to learn the platform. You still need to follow Amazon rules. And you're competing with other products for attention. Uploading a coloring book doesn't mean people magically buy it. I think that's where a lot of money-making online videos lose me. They show you how easy it is to create something. That's not the same as selling it. Here's what I would do. If I was 50 and you never made $1 online, don't start by saying, I need to build a digital product empire. Pick one project. Maybe it's a coloring book. Maybe it's a planner. Maybe it's a printable. Maybe it's a checklist or a simple guide. Learn how to research the idea. Learn how to create it. Learn how to list it. Learn how people find it and try to make your first sell. Your first goal doesn't need to be, I'm going to make $10,000 a month just because you saw something online. Your first goal can simply be proving to yourself, I created something, put it online, and someone I don't know paid for it. That first sale teaches you more than watching another 50 videos about passive income. And then you take what you learned and make this second product better. Don't try to create everything. This is another lesson I've learned the hard way. More isn't always better. I would rather see you create 5 really thoughtful products around something people are searching for than use AI to throw 100 random products online. Build an asset. Learn from it. improve it, then build another one. That's how I would approach this. If you're thinking, but I don't have an idea, I've already helped you with that part. I put together a printable of more than 250 digital product ideas. So if you're sitting there thinking, Nana, this sounds great, but I have absolutely no idea what I could create, start there. I made it really affordable for you to get those 250 ideas that people are searching for. Go through the list and circle anything that makes you think, oh, I know something about that. No worries about whether it's the perfect business yet. You're looking for your starting point. I'll put the 250 digital product ideas in the description below. And if you want to learn more, if you decide you want to go deeper into digital products and digital assets and some of the tools and strategies that I'm learning myself and what I have taught over the years, I'll also put a link below to the resource I personally use. There's no pressure for me to buy anything. Start with the list if you're interested. Seriously, find an idea first. Do some research. See whether this is even something you will enjoy, because I'm much more interested in helping you find something that fits you than convincing you that everybody needs to build the same business. Oh, and one last thing. If you're 55, 62, 68, or 65 like me, please don't look at digital products and AI and automatically decide that's for younger people. You have something a 25-year-old doesn't have: decades of experience. The technology is simply giving us new ways to package and share some of that experience. You don't have to become a tech expert. You don't have to build everything at once. And you certainly don't need to risk thousands of dollars just to find out whether you like making money online. Start small, create one thing, learn how the process works, then decide what you would like to build next. That's how I would start. If you want my list of 250 digital products ideas, you'll find them below. And tell me in the comments, if you created your first digital product this week, what would you want to make? I'll see your ideas. If this helped you a little bit, that makes my week. If you see you in the next video, take care of yourself in the meantime.